A boy named Viktor is shown as the film starts, who wakes up, but a strange thing occurs here. He couldn't remember anything. He is also unable to remember who made his room messy. There are some drawn sketches on the board before him. It seems to be the model of a city, but Viktor was unable to remember about these sketches. Then his room ceiling begins to turn into black color. The whole model of his room starts to change. He got confused, and comes out of this place. But he observes, all things have been changed. Nothing is like in its real form as it should be. People's also looking very strange. Viktor is not understanding anything. Before concluding something, a black monstrous creature appears before him. It is nearly to kill Viktor. Suddenly 3 persons appear and rescue him. They save Viktor, but that black monstrous creature is still after them. They reach a place where the stairway ends. Then Viktor is afraid, thinking how he will go ahead. Then those 3 persons suggest him to jump from here. But Viktor is frightening and he does not act upon it. One of them pushes Viktor and he falls into the market while sliding, and those 3 people also come after him. But that black monstrous creature had also reached here after them. Viktor is not understanding why it is after them. That black monstrous creature was going to kill them. Then one of those 3 persons sacrifices his life. Now the boy named Astro and the girl named Fly are survived along with Viktor. Viktor asks that girl, "Who are you? What am I doing in this world?" Fly tells Viktor, "This is the world where people arrives when they are in coma. You are eventually in coma state." Viktor asks her, "Why is this world so mysterious?" Fly tells him, "It is not compulsory that people's memory may be remembered. Some people begin to forget in the state of coma. They hallucinate. This world is the blend of those unconscious thoughts, so it looks like this." Then Fly also shows him her house, which is in the air. That was an awkward building. Then they reach Fly's house while going through an old bus. Viktor asks from her about that black monstrous creature. Fly tells him that, "We call it Reaper, and a person transforms in Reaper who dies in the state of coma." Now they move to the new room of Viktor. She also tells him that if you see dreams in the state of coma, it will be turned into the reality here. Viktor dreams that he has faced the car accident. When he wakes up, he notices there is the same car in his room, and he is also lying wounded in that car. Then Astro comes to Viktor. He says, "Your house is very attractive. I am realizing seeing you that you may possess many powers. Come, I reveal it to you how these may be utilized practically." Further, Astro says for this purpose, every person has to appear in some trials. Then a robotic machine appears there, which was torturing Viktor. In spite of it, Viktor is unable to remember his abilities. Astro asks Viktor, "When you were unconscious before the state of coma, what job were you used to do?" Viktor tells him, "I was an architect." Next day, there are many people along with Viktor, and they are going for a mission. Viktor has to grab the weapons from some of the people, so they reach to a place. But those people start to attack them. Possessing these weapons, Viktor and his companions get access to those weapons in some way. Then 3 Reapers appear there. A man from Viktor's group is leaving while taking the explosive from there. Suddenly a Reaper appears after him, and that man appears to be fall down. Then Viktor touches his fingers on his head. He attempts to remember something. As being architect, he gains the ability that he may make any structure. So he creates a structure there, using his mind, and that man is protected from falling. Then Viktor's group immediately return to their home. All group members compliments Viktor by saying, "You did a good job." Then the leader of their group named Yen comes there and says to Viktor, "I liked your work. Do you know, the structure of this city where we are living is connected with the memories of all group members. But we never encountered a man who can make a new structure, using his mental abilities. Yen requests him to make a new city for us, in which you will take care of everything as an architect. But that city should be completely safe from Reapers." Viktor assures him that, "I will try my best." They begin to move to that place as the new day arrives, where they had to build a new city. But Reapers appear there before they start their work. Those Reapers begin to attack them. All are surprised by, "How did Reapers track that we were coming towards this place? We came here carefully." Then Astro appears there. He takes a tracking device from Viktor's body. He says that Reapers reaches here while tracing this device. All ask him, "Did you fix this device in Viktor's body?" He tells no. Why will I fix it? Astro points toward Yen, as he will be responsible for it. Then Yen fires his gun on him, and Astro died on the spot. Then all leave from there thinking that Astro will prove dangerous for us if he is turned into Reaper. The people are wanting to go to their vehicles, so they drive to their homes, but Reapers are beside them. So Viktor starts to attempt that he may make a structure, using his mind, but he is unable to do it, as being wounded and exhausted. So he loses his consciousness there. When he wakes up, then he is in the hospital of the real world. He begins to have the flashbacks of that girl named Fly, who was his close friend in the real world. Then Viktor remembers that he had come in the hospital along with Fly, but Fly was not allowed to enter, and Viktor had entered the hospital alone. Here he meets a man named Yen, who was their leader in the world of Coma, and he was the first to arrive in the Coma world. He tells Viktor that I have conducted some experiments, and I know there is surely something in our mind that can create something new. We can live in our desired world. We can lead more happy life there. Yen further says to Viktor, you will have to partake in my project. Do you know we can create our whole new world when we will be in Coma? And I will have to set you in the state of Coma. We are going to get much benefit of it. Viktor rejects his offer. Viktor points a gun in order to threaten them. He runs outside from there. His friend Fly is waiting for him outside. But their car got an accident with the truck, and they both are knocked out. It was the same sight which used to be dreamt by Viktor. Then Yen captures them, as they are wounded badly after being knocked out, and he makes them the part of his project. Yen says to Viktor that, it was necessary for me to perform it. There is no doubt that you are the best architect in this world, but you can never make a structure immediately with your thoughts, which you will be able to make in the Coma world. Then Yen also shows that man named Astro, he is crippled in the real world, but he was walking properly in the Coma world. Yen says to Viktor, you will have to go to the world of Coma. Fly and his companions need you. As the project is accomplished, you may return to this real world. He injects something to Viktor. Viktor wakes up on his bed. It is the same sight seen in the beginning of the movie. Now Viktor had returned to the same place, where they have to build a city. He builds a very beautiful city, using his mind abilities, where no Reaper could enter. Yen tells them that, you all are in the state of unconsciousness in the real world. You are so diseased that you may be died at any time. So your systems have been fixed as such that, you all will be killed after a few seconds of that world, and the seconds of that world are equal to the minutes of this world. You may have only 10 to 15 minutes for survival. Afterwards, you will be ended forever here. Yen enters that structure with it, because no Reaper could reach there, and they all were going to transform into the Reapers after death. It is proved here that Yen had deceived them. He himself wanted to rule that place, where no one may disturb him. There are some people who begin to plan how they may kill Yen. Meanwhile, their one of the friend is vanished after converting into dust. Now Viktor says to all of them, I am remembering something little by little. We have to find that hospital in this world where we are now in the real world. Now they all begin to move to that hospital. It was the best thing that hospital was in their memory. They enter the hospital, but they are not recalling that room where they are lying unconscious. Viktor tries to remember, then he recalls a little structure of his room. Before it, his one more partner is vanished. Now only Viktor and Fly had left. They begin to step towards that room. Then Yen appear there who begin to stop them. Then a Reaper appears there, who kills Yen. That Reaper is not anyone else but the same partner of Fly, who had rescued Viktor along with Fly and Astro in the beginning. Here Yen was ended. Viktor and Fly start to step towards that room of Viktor. Then they wake up in their real world. It is seen in the real world that Fly and Viktor are closely befriended. Viktor again starts the job as an architect, but he was not earning enough. Then he receives the offer from Yen. It means that he was alive in this world, in spite of dying in the Coma world. Obviously, this project was made by Yen, so he had the knowledge of all the techniques. He says to Viktor, you may make the structure again in the Coma world, returning back there. Viktor clenches his fist, and he thinks either he should go or not. The movie completes on this scene. I hope that you liked the video. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.